Hi, folks. Dr. Jim Gishwin here, PhD and former intelligence analyst for Office of Naval Intelligence. Anyway, things are going great. We got everything running well in Congress, and all we have to do is sit there and get all our appointees approved by the Senate. What's this thing? Who is this insane? Is this guy insane or what? Judge Mershon, oh my God. This guy ought to be locked in the funny house. He wants to sit there and sentence the president 10 days before he becomes president and 4 days after he's certified as president. Something wrong with this guy. Something wrong with this guy. And there's something wrong with the FBI. I mean, the only thing that was done right was the briefing done in Las Vegas. Because it was one briefing, and it was one thing, right? They didn't speculate on anything. They just gave you all the facts. New Orleans, oh my God, what a horror show that was. That FBI senior resident agent in charge, okay? DEI hire, she had to be corrected twice, and you know she was probably going off a script that Washington told her to go by. This wasn't terror. Then suddenly it's terror because the governor and everyone else is calling it a terror thing. And it was terror. The guy was flying an ISIS flag, for God's sake. Doesn't take a genius to figure that out. There's your motive. Got radicalized. Now here's the question. How are they getting radicalized? Both these guys were assigned at Fort Bragg, same unit, same time. Is there someone sitting there radicalizing people within the military? What's going on? And they both served in Afghanistan. Not at the same time, not at the same place. Well, same year. Okay? And something just stinks of this whole thing. Something just stinks because an E8 Special Forces Master Sergeant, okay, knows how to build a bomb. And he had a bomb building stuff in his apartment. And what was all this crap on the back of the electric truck? What kind of statement is that? Yeah, granted, the guy was sick, PTSD, whatever they want to call it. They give it all sorts of excuses, but the guy was sick, but he's not too sick to remember his training on how to build a bomb, for God's sake. And all these Special Forces guys go through this course, the EOD courses, okay? They sit there and play with C4 and stuff, to light their campfires and to do this and do that with it, just to drive the regular troops nuts. I've seen them do it. And he can't sit there and build a better bomb than that crap he had in the back of that truck. Didn't even blow the windows of the front windows out that he was sitting right next to. Something wrong. This does not add up. This does not add up. I'm not going to sit there and make any predictions or make any judgments or anything like that right away, because let's let this play out a little bit. But the FBI and the mayor, another DEI hire, for God's sake, the chief of police. Chief of police didn't even know they had these kind of street blockades that they use all the time. She didn't even know about them. And they had them out for repair. They weren't working correctly. There's a better time to repair these things, folks. June, July, something like that. Not close to your Super Bowl and stuff that you're hosting. Not close to the Sugar Bowl. I mean, for goodness sakes. Do it when there's fewer people down on Bourbon Street. Okay? And this guy had free reign. There was nothing stopping him. And look, we at least got 1 million people that are what they considered high risk people that have come into this country. Can you think of that? 1 million people that could be part of terror cells My advice to y'all, keep your head on a swivel. This ain't over yet, baby. This ain't over. The war on terror is not over. We've brought it home here, and they let it come in. They let it right through the front door. I've told my students that. I said, look, you're in a Christian high school, you're a target. You're close to a naval base, you're a target. Okay? Always keep your head on a swivel. And we did have an attack. If you remember, Naval Air Station Pensacola a few years back, we had those foreign exchange students from the Middle East that decided that they were going to shoot up a bunch of people, and they got stopped pretty quick, thanks to our sheriff's department. Anyway, yeah, it can happen here, it can happen anywhere. And I'm warning you all, yes, this needs to be addressed. These people need to be found and taken out of this country immediately. And also, one of the first things is find those 330,000 missing children. And I don't think we should send them back to their own country. I think we should put them up for adoption to good folks. And I know there's enough good folks that will take care of 330,000 missing children that have been abused. Okay? I know they're out there. And the FBI, got to get on the ball. Okay? You can't be chasing Catholics that speak Latin. In nomine Patri et Filii Spiritus Sancto. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. There you go. I guess I made myself a target, okay? There was a badge that you could wear in Boy Scouts if you learned the Our Father in the Pater Noster in Latin. That was back in the old days when the Mass was said in Latin. It was kept a mystery from the people. Okay, and also the Bibles were in Latin. So you had to learn a little bit of Latin there to understand some of it. And I went through that. I was an altar boy. Okay. And I wanted to be a priest at one time when I was a little kid. So I got a picture of me in the vestments and stuff. Remember I got trouble in school for trying to give communion with white Necco wafers. Anyway, yeah, blasphemy. Anyway, I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. There's still too much stuff going on out there, and it's going to take them a while to get all these people out that are bad. There's a bunch of bad hombres out there, and you need to protect yourself. So take it easy. I love you. God bless America. God bless Donald J. Trump. And God bless you all, and I love you. I remain your humble servant. Take care, guys.